It's that time of year again, Black Friday. Community leaders across the country are adding a new meaning to the black in Black Friday by calling on shoppers to be part of a national blackout movement. News Channel 5's Charlie Keegan is live at the Gardens Mall where protesters are expected to gather today.
And of course, the holiday shopping season in full force, so look at how the traditional deal days like today are transforming. But wishing she was out shopping right now, Lisa Vaughn in the Weather Center. Maybe some shoppers are just coming in and finishing up, or maybe they're just getting started. What's it looking like out there?
It's actually a great forecast for shoppers, but no, Ashley and I were just talking about how we get anxiety from those kind of crowds. But if you're going out, good luck. It's going to be a good day. Look at this, though. It's very windy. You know that from the weekend. Winds are still out the east-northeast at about 15 to 20 miles per hour, so that's really the only headache that we've kind of had. It was a nice weekend. It was a nice Thanksgiving. Temperatures right now in the mid-70s, unless you're in Okeechobee, where it's 59, that's where you'll need to bundle up this morning. But along the coast, you will not need a jacket. Here's your Black Friday shopping forecast. Really one of the best forecasts in the country. Look at this. At 8 a.m., 75 degrees, no jacket needed, 77 by 10. Highs will be around 80 degrees this afternoon. Only a few fast sprinkles. That's about it that we'll see on the radar this afternoon. Mike?
All right, thank you. Ashley, you'll take it from here, right?
Yeah, let's take a live look at those roads. Here's a look at Belvedere and I-95. There's a Dodge Challenger that went off of I-95, not the overpass as we originally believed, but their dive teams searched for people in that car, in that canal, but they've cleared it. There is no one there. Witnesses say they did see two people running away when this happened. Officers right now are canvassing the area looking for the people involved, and we're waiting for word on a tow truck to pull the car out. We'll be checking those roads again in about 15 minutes.
I want to tell you about a deadly motorcycle crash in the acreage under investigation this morning. Palm Beach County Fire Rescue says the bike and car crashed last night at Key Lime and Hall Boulevards. Sheriff's Office investigating. We are working, our newsroom is, to learn the identity of the rider and if the driver remained on the scene. Also, I want to tell you about twin toddlers breathing on their own this morning. They nearly drowned in their pool at their home in unincorporated West Palm Beach. Deputies, paramedics called to the home along Cudza Road yesterday morning. That's where a neighbor jumped in to help when he heard the mother crying.
He told me, he said he didn't know how to do CPR, but he tried, and I think he was just totally in shock. I mean, we're all in shock.
Again, those twins recovering. They are at Palms West Hospital. No word yet on how they made it into the pool.
A Palm Beach County boy is in the hospital this morning after a go-kart crash. Emergency responders say the boy crashed in Jupiter Farms yesterday afternoon. Happened near 91st Terrace North and Sandy Run. No word yet on the extent of his injuries. The man accused of murdering his neighbor in a West Palm Beach trailer park will be his own attorney during his retrial. Prosecutors say Mark Barrow murdered Ray Tenner in a drunken rage back in 2004. Sun Sentinel reports her body has never been found. Prosecutors say Barrow dumped her body in a canal. Barrow says she ran away. Barrow was granted a retrial because jurors did not get to rehear conflicting testimonies. The retrial is now scheduled for February.
People taking advantage of the big shopping day to spread the message of injustice. Groups across the country and in South Florida boycotting Black Friday. This comes after recent high-profile deaths involving police officers, including Corey Jones in Palm Beach Gardens. News Channel 5's Charlie Keegan outside the Gardens Mall with what we expect today. Charlie?
The event happening today called Blackout Black Friday. Organizers and people will begin showing up here at the Palm Beach Gardens Mall around 8 o'clock for their rally. That's when the mall opens up. They say by not spending their money this holiday shopping season, they can bring attention to the injustice they face. Many saying that they are unfairly targeted by police, and there have been a lot of rallies for transparency and justice across the country after high-profile deaths like Laquan McDonald in Chicago and, of course, Corey Jones here in Palm Beach Gardens. He was killed about a month ago here in Palm Beach Gardens. Organizers of those past rallies here locally hope that this nationwide event does not affect the progress that they've made so far here in Palm Beach Gardens.
And we just don't want to disrupt what all of the work that the local leaders here are doing for justice for Corey Jones.
So we did reach out to the Jones family and heard back from a spokesperson who says that the family will not be participating in this rally today and does not necessarily support it. Again, the rally happening at 8 o'clock when the mall opens. In Palm Beach Gardens, Charlie Keegan, Wptv News Channel 5.
But today being Black Friday, that means the holiday shopping season is in full force. Retailers are spreading out sales and dumping deals to get shoppers spending. Mark Barger explains how the traditional deal days are transforming.
Santa got an early start this year with holiday deals launching well before the holidays.
Amazon, really started its Christmas strategy this year in the summer.
Not only has Black Friday morphed,
I don't think there's any question that we're moving towards a Black November.
Cyber Monday's no longer just one day.
Some are calling it Cyber Week.
And for the first time, the majority of that online holiday shopping is happening on mobile devices, according to Adobe. But with expanding promotion periods, it can be tough sorting out the best deal. Making a list and checking it twice can help.
Know what you want. And always go and compare at Amazon. That's my big tip.
If you're after a must-have holiday toy, get it before it's gone, regardless of the deal.
Once you spend the money, if another retailer sells something for less money at a future date, you can often go back and get reimbursed for the difference.
But if you're flexible on what you want, procrastination might pay off when retailers size up their initial holiday sales figures in early December.
If they start to see a weakness, they'll throw out some more deals. So you may find really steep discounts as you get closer and closer to December 25th.
Which could make the holiday shopping season even more jolly. Mark Barker, NBC News.
Now, there's another tip for online shopping. Know your credit card policies on fraudulent purchases and keep an eye on those statements even after the holidays. Sometimes bogus charges can sneak through even after the new year. A few reminders when it comes to that Black Friday shopping. Comparison shop. A sale price isn't always the best price. Some companies may offer a sale price on an item for a limited time. Other stores discount the same thing every day. Beware of recalls. Before you shop, find out which toys or products have been recalled. Know your rights. Recent changes to federal law prevent those selling gift cards from enforcing certain fees and expiration dates on gift cards. Keep good records, keep receipts for purchases, ask for a gift receipt to include with your gifts, and choose credit over debit every time you can. Most credit cards have protection on them. They're considered the safest method for online purchases. 4:37 right now. Police have identified the man who shot and killed another in Palm Beach Shores yesterday morning. How police were able to connect him to the investigation.
And a marine way in our area has been affected by high water levels. Where this is taking place and how city leaders are reacting, you're watching WPTV News Channel 5.
When you think Lexus, think JM Lexus.
Make this a December to remember at JM Lexus. Get in on the holiday cheer with our biggest savings of the year. New 2016 IS200Ts, only $399 a month, zero down. Visit JM Lexus today.
This year's Black Friday deals are better than ever at Bassett. Take half off all accent chairs and recliners. And get half off other select styles. Save an amazing 30% store-wide. Plus, get special financing for 36 months. Take advantage of Black Friday savings in stores and online today. Don't miss your chance to save on style. It's Black Friday at Bassett.
Mr. Formal is the place to go for men's suits and tuxedos. 2 brand-name designer suits for $200 and get 2 free designer shirts and designer hankies, 2 belts, and 2 pairs of socks for free. All 12 items for only $200. And don't miss our tuxedo special. 6 tuxes for only $299. And we throw in a free limousine. Call 561-684-0464. Mr. Formal, 2830 Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach.
With 24,000 square feet of true treasures, you're going to find something that you love. We have great furniture in phenomenal condition from the finest homes in Palm Beach County.
It's the Thanksgiving Day sale. Dining room sets and chandeliers are already 50% off retail. This week only, take an extra 15% off.
Why pay retail when you can find a true treasure?
There's a new Nissan dealership in South Florida with a new way of buying a car. Announcing the grand opening of the all-new West Palm Beach Nissan. Choose from 300 new Nissans and 650 used vehicles backed by our 110% price guarantee. That means grand opening specials like 2015 Altimas for $139 per month or 0% for 72 months, including a lifetime limited powertrain warranty and exclusive customer benefits like complimentary car washes and service loaner vehicles. A new automotive experience is waiting for you at the grand opening of the all-new West Palm Beach Nissan.
Start your day with Ashley Walters and Mike Trim today on 5. WPTV News Channel 5.
During December to remember at JM Lexus. New RX 350s, only $449 a month, 0 down. But hurry, the big holiday savings end soon.
When you think Lexus, think JM Lexus.
Closed captioning on WPTV is sponsored by Bethesda Health.
Good morning to all the early birds. Maybe you're heading out for Black Friday shopping. Well, I have some advice for you. Don't bother with the umbrella, because while we do have some hit and miss showers, the umbrella is just going to bog you down, and the rain's not going to last that long. So you can handle a little bit of rain if it happens, but most of us will be dry. It's going to be windy, so don't bother with your hair. I'm sure you're just rushing out the door anyway, and you're not going to need a jacket. It is not cold unless you're in Okeechobee, where the temperature right now is 59. Along the coast, we're in the mid-70s, so it's going to stay windy once again today. I'll talk about what you can expect for the weekend, whether or not you'll need the umbrella over Saturday and Sunday in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Lisa. Take a look at this, though. Marine Way and Delray Beach flooded during high tide Thursday morning. Our reporter told us he even saw a fish swimming in the street. People living along the Intracoastal say this type of tidal flooding happening more often these days. They say city leaders tell them they're getting serious about making changes.
To help us by putting a higher seawall along here that would protect their marina, this street, and make it a better walkway between their marina and the bridge.
The full moon is the main cause for high tides. Yesterday's strong winds also forcing more water into the Intracoastal, making the problem worse.
Well, after losing her spot to the characters from the movie Frozen last year, Barbie ices out the competition as the #1 toy for girls this holiday season. Survey says more than 1 in 5 gift givers plan to buy a Barbie for the little girl on their list. Lego sets top the boys list and sit at #8 for girls as well. That survey also found all children have caught Star Wars fever this holiday season. Star Wars related toys are on both boys and girls top 10 lists this year. Well, lastly, electronics. Each year, about 3,000 children go to the hospital after swallowing those tiny lithium button batteries that are found in some electronics. They're often hidden in musical greeting cards, remote controls, flameless candles, and flashing holiday decorations and jewelry. Also, watch out for those battery chargers and adapters. They can pose a burn hazard to children.
Fast-moving scooters, skateboards, and bikes, certainly popular gifts. Safety experts, though, blame them in part for a 61% rise in toy-related injuries in the past 2 decades. Most important advice for emergency room doctors, use that helmet and even add it to your shopping list this year. All right, it's supposed to be a bunch of fun, but a popular toy is becoming a big nightmare for parents. Bunchums. They are tiny Velcro toys that can mold, but as Randy Mack explains, they're sticking them in their hair and can't get them out.
Tiny plastic spheres, hopelessly matted in children's hair. These are just some of the many photos posted in Amazon's review section about Bunchums, with parents describing how they spent hours struggling to get these playthings untangled while their kids screamed and cried. Dottie Hutchins went through it a few nights ago, soon after grandson Ty and granddaughter Haley started playing with a new set of Bunchums she'd bought at a local Target.
She said, "Grandma, Ty put his toy in my hair, and I can't get it out. It hurts."
Take a close look, and you'll see how it can happen. Each Bunchum has dozens of tiny hooks.
Connect and twist to make sure they are tightly connected.
The commercial says that makes them perfect for building soft sculptures, a feature that's earned them a spot on Scientific American's list of top holiday toys.
But take a look at what it does when I put a few of them in this wig. They attach almost instantly, and when I go to try to pull them out, when I pull hard, I pull on the hair. You can imagine what it feels like for a child trying to have these removed.
Pull. She sat there for 2 hours while we pulled on her hair, basically. She was traumatized. And I felt like this is so silly because it's hair. But she thought she was going to lose her hair.
Some kids have. One mom sent us this photo of a clump she had to cut out of her daughter's hair, an experience recounted in other online reviews. The I-Team reached out to Spin Master, which makes Bunchums, and received a statement saying, "The Bunchums packaging and directions clearly state caution, keep away from hair, may become entangled."
Apply the conditioner to the areas of hair where your Bunchums are stuck.
Spin Master also directed us to a video now posted on the Bunchums website support page, instructing parents how to use conditioner or oil to remove the toys from hair, which is how Dottie, with help from Haley's panicked mom, finally managed to untangle them. But Dottie thinks if the company knows this can happen, the product shouldn't be on store shelves.
I feel like this was very avoidable, very preventable.
I don't want it to happen to my best friend or anybody else. No more toy, no more toy.
Okay, 4:45 right now. When we get back, the new additions coming to Palm Beach County classrooms is bringing a little excitement back into education.
Plus, you know it's illegal to drink and drive and boat and drive, but drone and drive? Why authorities say this high-tech hobby and alcohol don't mix. You're watching WPTV News Channel 5.
Tap the app. And it's all right here. Grab the app. WPTV News Channel 5 fits in with the way you live every day.
The clock is ticking on the biggest Black Friday sale in City Furniture's history. Get incredible one-day specials throughout the showroom. A complete queen bedroom, $9.99. A power reclining sectional, $12.99. A 5-piece dining set, just $5.99. Plus, enjoy free shipping and an extra 10% off or no interest till 2020. Black Friday at City Furniture.
Car accident?
Find out why people are talking about Steinger, Isco, and Green.
They got Mary $62,000 after her accident.
I'm liking what I'm hearing. And for Alan's wreck, they got him $125,000.
Wow. Keep talking. And for Devonna, Steinger, Isco, and Green got her $1.2 million.
$1.2 million? That's what I'm talking about. If you've been injured in a car accident, find out why people are talking about Steinger, Isco, and Green.
800-561-1111.
Wake up!
Come on! Why are you sleeping? Come on!
What time is it?
It's go time!
Come on, let's go!
I feel like I went to bed an hour ago. I'll make the cocoa.
Get a great offer on the car of your grown-up dreams at the Mercedes-Benz Winter Event.
It's the look on their faces that makes it all worthwhile.
But hurry, these offers end soon.
South Florida's most powerful radar. More detail, greater resolution means you're the first to understand how dangerous weather develops. Live Viper 5 Max, 3D radar on WPTV News Channel 5.
Please help Kids Rule in the Arts collect toys for less fortunate kids.
So many need our help, and we want to make the holiday special.
WPTV News Channel 5 is pleased to join with Iberia Bank and Hoffman's Chocolates in support of this year's Kids Rule in the Arts Toy Drive.
Your donation of a new unwrapped toy will help make the holidays brighter for children in our area.
Drop off toys at any of these South Florida locations or donate online at kidsruleinthearts.com.
Thank you, and
happy holidays!
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year. The redesigned Honda Accord, complete with a new look, improved fuel efficiency, and Pandora compatibility standard. Hurry into the Happy Honda Day sales event where you can get a great deal on the Accord, the most durable, longest-lasting car in its class. Now at your Honda dealer.
Learning takes on many forms in the classroom, but it's never looked so good at one Palm Beach County school. That is if you're moving in the right direction. News Channel 5's Jake Cashmere stepped into a 5th grade class for a lesson plan he never had growing up.
Who knew learning could be this exciting? Just ask a few 5th graders at Alamanda Elementary.
It's really fun because it helps me build my self-esteem.
These kids are moving step by step 30 minutes a day, and this is no game. It's part of their curriculum.
I just like being very active. I like getting my energy out because in class, I don't like being trapped in a seat.
The computer program is called Go Noodle, and what it's done for students has been priceless, especially since it hasn't cost the district a dime. Every school, every classroom has it, thanks to Nicholas Children's Hospital, which foots the bill.
Just seeing the kids out there playing and getting out of the sitting down mode and having something to do and keeping them busy is truly powerful.
The health education content is all part of a wider model here at Alamanda to teach kids wellness in school.
We have many running clubs here. We have a walking club at Alamanda. We have a cooking club at Alamanda.
15-year veteran teacher Don Walker knows the benefit of this program firsthand. He's watched it grow year after year, and seeing the results from the kids is beyond worthwhile.
I think a healthy kid learns a lot better, too. And not that the test scores are always the biggest thing in the world, but it helps them with test scores. It helps them with their grades. I do believe it does.
What better way to motivate the next generation by giving them the tools and knowledge, which sometimes doesn't have to come from a book. Jay Cashmere, WPTV News Channel 5.
The Go Noodle program is in schools across the country, including Broward and Miami-Dade. In fact, Palm Beach County ranks as one of the largest users in the nation.
You know, plane watching, it's a hobby to some, but now it's helping authorities keep watch of the runway. Just like train spotters with trains, plane spotters spend several hours at airports across the country. Watching planes obviously now evolving to expanding an airport's overall security plans. At Fort Lauderdale International Airport, plane spotters are going through background checks and even security training. The FLL Plane Watch is the one that's there at Fort Lauderdale International. Just a few weeks ago, there a plane watcher was one of the first to see the Dynamic Airways engine engulfed in flames and quickly notified the airport. About a dozen airports around the country are doing this right now.
Hey, good morning, everybody. There are 3 things you need to know about the forecast. It's going to stay windy all weekend long, so get used to it. And that's going to create dangerous beach conditions. Again, if you've been to the beach, you've seen the waves. They're crashing waist, chest, even overhead, so very dangerous. If you decide to get in, you've got to do it near a lifeguard. Otherwise, it's going to be beautiful today and warm, and in fact, all weekend long. The only thing is those winds, east-northeast right now at around 16 miles per hour, so that is very breezy. Temperatures, though, along the coast are quite warm, low to mid-70s. The coldest spot, look at this, Okeechobee. This is a big difference, 59. So if you're in Okeechobee getting ready to go do some shopping, you may have to put on a jacket, but if you're heading to the coast, you'll have to take the jacket off. Kind of crazy, huh? We do have some rain on radar right now, coming down pretty heavy in spots in Vero Beach and in Sebastian. It's moving very quickly, though, out of the east at around 20 miles per hour. So if you're heading out today, I wouldn't even bother with the umbrella if you're going shopping, because it's just going to bog you down. These showers are very quick, but if you're worried about getting wet, of course, take it. Highs will be around 80 degrees, very gusty winds, a mostly sunny sky, so it looks like a beautiful Friday. But look at Vipercast here, 6 a.m. Those showers, they're popping up along the Treasure Coast as well as Palm Beach County. Lunchtime, same thing goes. So these are very sporadic. They're hit and miss. But mostly we're going to see sunshine in between that rain. So you may get about 10 minutes of rain today, and then, 90% of your day is pretty sunny and nice. Saturday and Sunday both are looking gorgeous. It stays very windy, though, and look at this. Temperatures start to climb to the low 80s over Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be pretty much like today, though. When you'll start to notice the humidity, though, that's really Sunday and Monday. It gets significantly more humid. You'll really notice it on Monday, but this is still a fabulous forecast. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, highs in the low 80s, and then even by Wednesday, we're in the mid-80s, so no cold fronts this week. In fact, we're getting warmer, which is great news if you're here vacationing.
Lisa, thank you. Right now, I want to take a look at your roads this early Friday morning. This is Belvedere Road and I-95. An incident there. There was a car that went off 95. It appears it went into a canal. Dive team searched for people in the car, but cleared it. No one there. We'll keep an eye on this one as the morning goes along. Ashley?
We want to help you find the cheapest gas in your neighborhood. This morning in Palm Beach County, the lowest price we found was at a Costco for $1.97, and along the Treasure Coast, a Sam's Club with prices at $1.93. You can always find the best price right in your neighborhood. Just tap the traffic tab in the free WPTV app. You don't have to be behind the wheel to get a DUI now. There is a new warning about drinking and droning. News Channel 5's Michelle Quesada explains the big concern for drone pilots.
It's been the new popular gadget for quite some time, and the interest is only increasing.
It's fun to actually take something and fly it around as opposed to just going and doing a video game.
Problem is, when these drones come too close for comfort.
You have to understand what airspace you're currently in. Are you on the approach path for Palm Beach International Airport, over at North County or Lantana?
FAA reports show Palm Beach International Airport has had about 20 drone interferences from last November to this August. Fort Lauderdale's airport had about 12. The FAA is reporting a huge increase nationwide, and drone attorney Jonathan Ruprecht fears that with it being a hot holiday item, people may be droning under the influence.
If you are under the influence and partying, you're not going to be mindful, and you could potentially be scaring other individuals or even placing them at risk, especially helicopters that fly low.
It's illegal and extremely dangerous to fly drones anywhere near airplanes or helicopters.
If you were to fly the aircraft while being under the influence of alcohol, you could potentially be prosecuted by the FAA for doing such.
Michelle Quesada, WPTV News Channel 5.
The FAA is cracking down on unauthorized drone operators. If you're caught, you could be fined up to $25,000 and spend up to 20 years in jail.
Hey, if you passed out after eating Thanksgiving and missed the football, here's a quick recap for you. A lot to get to, including the game you saw right here on News Channel 5. Chicago Bears made a trip to Lambeau Field, took on the Green Bay Packers. A close one, but the Packers had the ball near the end zone, unable to punch it in. The Bears won 17-13. Chris Stewart somewhere is very happy right now. During halftime of that game, the Packers retired Brett Favre's number 4 jersey into the Ring of Honor there. There's the old quarterback. Favre met many old teammates, and Packers legend Bart Starr also on hand for this. Favre, of course, set a slew of records during his time with the Packers, including winning a Super Bowl, played more than 15 years for the Pack. How about this one? Coming up next in the top 5 at 5, 2 toddlers nearly drowned in a West Palm Beach pool yesterday, but they are recovering this morning where they are still ahead.
Plus, we now know the man who shot another in the head in Palm Beach Shores yesterday morning. We brought it to his breaking news yesterday. We have his identity and his confession just ahead. You're watching WPTV News Channel 5.